One of the most important things to being successful is listening. It's listening and watching and being a good person to work with, easy to work with. Oh yeah, I'm interested in promotion. I want to do things that's never been done before. I want to be able to translate my music to different countries, Africa, Japan, New Zealand, Scotland, all the way to Australia.
Songs come at the strangest times. I could be walking through a park or something and it'll just hit you. It's no set time that I write. They come. I wrote a song in the Concorde, 58,000 feet in the air, and I didn't have a tape recorder, so I had to remember it. And I got home and put it on tape, so they just come.
At this age, you're 24? 24?
30.
30?
No, 24. That they enjoy what I do, and they want to shake my hand or touch me, and I think it's wonderful if that's what they want to do, and it's a good thing. And if I'm projecting something that is good, I think it's wonderful. I appreciate them enjoying my music and what I do, and I guess that's their way of showing how much they love you. Just to be kind to them and wave at them, or if they want an autograph, give them an autograph.
Mm-hmm.
But security usually take care of anybody who is rough or who really wants to pull you or grab you. The biggest influence for me was the 60s, the Motown and the Beatles and the Carpenters. And I don't know if all that had a big influence on me. I'm sure it did. And I just project how I feel. To continue writing songs and more platinum and triple platinum and making history and breaking records. I love to create. When I'm not creating, I'm not as happy. In fact, I get down and out. I like to stay busy, and I'm very thankful.
Very well, thank you. Well, I enjoy taking care of my children myself. It's fun. That's why I had them, so I could take care of them, and it's great relief for me. You know, it's pleasure. It keeps me happy and laughing, and they're wonderful, sweet, innocent children. They really are. They mean, it's hard to put it in words because they mean everything. The way you would explain how your children make you feel. I mean, they're the world for me. I mean, I wake up and I'm ready for the day because of them. I give them breakfast, I change diapers. If they want to read, we do a lot of reading. We play hide and seek, we play blindfold, and have a wonderful time with them.
I feel rejuvenated, kind of, because after working on it so long, it's so much work. A lot of people, they're used to just seeing the outcome of work. They never see the side of the work you go through to produce the outcome. And I feel, rejuvenated and happy. It's a jubilation, really, is what it is. It's like a celebration. It's like, we're done.
Oh, are we famous?
No, sometime, only sometime. Sometimes I want to sneak into places and not have any hoopla or, and it doesn't work all the time because people start and they crowd around, and which is sweet. I mean, I shouldn't complain, but saying it's like a way of saying you're cool, you're all right, you're tough. I'm not saying I'm like criminally bad. Of course, that's how people would take it. It's a bold statement to make.
Mm-hmm.
It's my philosophy too. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make a change. People don't look at themselves honestly. They don't look at themselves and point the finger at them. It's always the other guy's fault or somebody else. You should change yourself. Look at yourself. Make better of yourself, I'm never totally satisfied. I always wish the world could be a better place. No, not at all. Hopefully, that's what I do with my music, bring happiness to people, and to bring joy, to bring some peace in their lives. I see a beautiful sunset, and I say, God, that's beautiful, thank you. Or a baby smile, or a butterfly's wings, or anything like that, I say a lot of people misunderstand me. That's because they don't know me. I guess that's true. People believe a lot of crazy stories they read.
Yeah.
Some is true, some is not. And no, I wrote that in at my house in the game room. I guess I was playing some pinball or something. And the song just popped in my head. And I think I ran upstairs, put it on tape. And it became Liberian Girl. Same thing with We Are the World, We Are the Children. I didn't really, I mean, I don't know why those words came. They just came as that. We are the ones to make a brighter day, so let's start giving. I didn't think about it, just, you know, just comes. Because it's a life story of a groupie. I hate to say the word groupie, but that's what it is. And it's something that I've experienced, and a lot of people who grow up on the road, like me. I mean, I don't remember not performing. And of course, but I've gained a lot too. A lot of people never get out of their hometown and get to see other wonderful places. A lot of kids read about things that I get to see in person all over the world, in different places. So I'm so happy about that. I mean, you never can have everything. That's a wonderful feeling, especially when you see them smiling, and I love the fans. I think it's very sweet. I feel thankful is how I feel. I really do. I don't take any of it for granted. Maybe, but I feel it's been done so well already with David Lynch, and I think it was John Hurt who played.
That's right, who played
John
in the
Merrick,
movie.
yeah. That I don't think I could contribute any better than what they've done. I feel I'm that already with my music and what I've done with music, because it breaks all barriers. I don't have to make a political statement. I do all of that with music. It breaks all language barriers and everything to all races of people. It goes all over the world. And it's fun to see kids from India or whatever country you name, you know, who know about the music. I've done so much solo work. Even when I was little, 13, solo albums and solo appearances on TV shows, and it's just another road. But of course you always think and feel things. I don't see Marlon next to me. I don't feel Jermaine. I don't, you know.
Sure.
Just being in the water, really, and just, you know, we walk around, we ride bikes, and we go for long rides. Just being around the nature part of Hawaii. I love it. It's beautiful. Music is music. If you can dance to it, fine. People love to dance. You go out Friday night, you want to party, you want to dance, you want to really get crazy, live life off the wall. And that's what it's all about. Call it disco or whatever. It's dance music. It's got the African drum rhythms like original, like rock and roll or disco, whatever. But it's dance music. And people shouldn't categorize it racially. It's for the whole world, because everybody dance. So that's the point.
Oh my God.
Do you remember that kid?
Yeah. I remember that set, the whole moment.
You do?
Yeah. That the whole world was like watching, and it was live. I'm just never satisfied with what I do creatively, you know. I just regret the limitation of my own imagination. I just feel there's so much more. I don't think I've ever done a project where I was totally happy with it. I think the next one is always the toughest one, because people expect more and more. And no matter how good it is, they'll go, well, it wasn't as good as, but I liked it, you know, that type of thing. So that's what makes it difficult. Gee, if I say no, I'll sound arrogant. I don't think I'm ever pleased with my performances. Never. And after that performance, I wasn't happy either.
Oh yeah, Rosie the Crusher of a snake, boa constrictor.
You put me on.
No.
Where does Rosie live with you?
In my room. It's 2 years, had him for about 2 years.
Do they ever get too big so you got to turn them loose or anything?
Well, they're known for choking people. I think we just left Tampa in March, but I think we're gonna work around to it again. Kind of a school like the kids already in the business, like.
There are other singers, dancers,
Right.
and...
I like the Temptations, Three Dog Night, and Staple Singers. We met in Canada, and we had a good time together. Came to the hotel, and we talked a while, and we have a basketball game coming up. I don't know the exact date.
I met her first at a concert in London. She was very kind, very loving, very sweet. And she said, "Are you going to do Dirty Diana?" I said, "No, I took it out of the show because of you." She goes, "No, I want you to do it. Do it. Do the song." Yeah, of course. And she told me she was honored to meet me, and I said, "It's an honor to meet you." I woke up and my doctor gave me the news. When I give a concert, I like to have as many people want to come can come and enjoy the show. And there's a time where you like to be in private when you put on your pajamas, go to sleep, cut off the light, ding, and lay down. That's your private space. No.
No?
No. I don't want paparazzi, really. But if they come, be kind. Write the right kind thing to write. To be kind? Yes. Shiny and sparkly and splendidly bright. Here one day, gone one night. Gone too soon. I love it.
Are you very involved with him?
Yes.
When they're all holding hands and everybody's rocking and all colors of people are there, all races, and it's the most wonderful thing, and politicians can't even do that. I do all the time. Do you? Well, I shouldn't say all the time, but I get embarrassed easily, and I don't know, sometimes the time I'm most comfortable on stage than any place in the world. Being around, everyday people and stuff, I feel strange. I do.
Shy?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true in one way. That's true in one way. But it's hard to in my position. I try to sometimes. And but people won't deal with me in that way because they see me differently. They won't talk to me like they will the next door neighbor.
Do you ever want to stop?
No, don't stop till you get enough.
And you haven't had enough.
No way. No way. The thing I like most about being on stage is making people happy. Because I feel I'm here on earth for a reason. And I think that's my job to do that. I've been doing it for so long. And as long as the people enjoy it, I'll always be happy. Yeah, we weren't wealthy, but we weren't poor. My father always prepared for the family, as well as my mother. Always wonderful. And that's very important. They made sure we, got the right things for ourselves. Strong parents, I think, are very important in two different people, on and off stage. But I formed a personality that's me, and I can't get away from that. It's just the whole overall thing it's hard to deal with. It really is. It's a hard situation, and it's something I have to put up with. There's other kinds of sounds of music that I love to do. It hurts what is inside of me, and it can't get out. I like songs that touch the heart and that stay with a person for a lifetime. And that's what's important to me and to the people. And that's what I'm here for. And I get things done the way I want them to be done. A person who achieves his goal and make all his dreams come true for himself and for the people. It's a great question. So I feel I'm doing my job, and that's what makes me happy. So we're feeding one another, and it's a wonderful thing. I let things create themselves. If that's meant to be, it'll happen. I believe in the force, and it'll tell me when. I used to love to, watch everybody on stage. I've learned so much from all those greats. We appeal to all races of people, which is wonderful, and I think that's very important. Well, I'm happy to be here. Everybody has been so wonderful and so kind. It's worth the trip. It's a long flight, but it's worth it. It was wonderful. It was a wonderful experience to see all the children. I loved it. The Thriller album? One of them. I loved doing the Thriller album. It was a great experience, and I thank everybody who enjoyed it, because I loved doing it.
I'm working on it now. I was writing, working on some of the songs at the hotel. And maybe this summer, probably.
Right.
Yes, it was. We put our hearts in it, and it was very fulfilling to see what happened.
Right.
Oh, boy.
There you are.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's so wonderful. Thank you so much. I wanted an opal.
It's beautiful.
I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
I'm not nervous at all, actually.
You really aren't?
No, I never get nervous.
You don't?
No. It made me giggle.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen that footage in a long time.
Yeah.
And it bring back memories, yes. Me and my brothers, who I love dearly.
Yeah.
And it's just a wonderful moment for me.
Yeah.
Jackie Wilson, who I adore as an entertainer, and of course music, Motown,
Yeah.
the Bee Gees, who are brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
I just love great music. Well, on stage for me was home.
Mm-hmm.
I was most comfortable, and still most comfortable, on stage.
Life.
It is wonderful, and there is a lot of wonderment in being famous. I mean, you travel the world, and you see things, you meet people, you go places. It's great, but then there's the other side. There's, which I'm not complaining, there's lots of rehearsal, and you have to put a lot of your time, give of yourself a lot.
You could do that.
No, and that is why I think now, because I didn't have it then, I compensate for that.
Really?
I mean, when people wonder why I always have children around, because I find the thing that I never had through them. You know, Disneyland, amusement parks, arcade games. I adore all that stuff, because when I was little, it was always work, 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 from one concert to the next. If it wasn't concert, it was the recording studio. If it wasn't that, it was TV shows or interviews or picture sessions. It was always something to do. When I remember hearing that all the time when I was little. They used to call me a 45-year-old midget wherever I went. I used to always hear that, and I just would hear it, and I never thought about it. Just like when some people say, when you were little and you started to sing, did you know you were that good? I said, I never thought about it. I just did it, and it came out. I never thought about it, really. I love my family very much. I wish I could see them a little more often than I do. But we understand, because we're a show business family and we all work. We do have family day when we all get together. We'll pick a person's house. It might be Jermaine's house or Marlon's house or Tito's house. And everybody will come together, and we'll fellowship and love each other and talk and catch up on who's doing what. And, you know, I felt that there wasn't anything important for me to say. Oh, gee, that is something. It makes it harder each time to follow up. So you try to be as original as you can be without thinking about statistics. Just go from the soul and from the heart. No. I just create out of my heart, really. Well, I didn't proclaim myself to be anything. I'm happy to be alive. I'm happy to be who I am. King of Pop was first said by Elizabeth Taylor on one of the award shows. Yes, and then fans, all the stadiums that we play, they bring big banners that say the King of Pop, and jackets that say the King of Pop, and T-shirts that say the King, and they chant it outside my hotel, King of Pop, King of Pop, King. So it just became something that just, you know, that happens all over the world.
Happened.
Yeah.
But you didn't tell me to call you King of Pop.
No.
No.
Why would I tell you to call me King?
I've been calling you.
It's mostly at home. She'll come over, I'll go to her house, because I don't like going out in the public. I would feel that my life isn't complete if I do not, because I adore the family life. I adore children, and I adore that whole thing. And I would love to. That's one of my dreams, but I couldn't right now because I'm married. I am married, but to my work. I'm married to my music. And it has to be that closeness in order to do the kind of work that I want to do. And, well, thank you. I love to do things for children, and I try to imitate Jesus. And I'm not saying I am Jesus, I'm not saying to imitate Jesus in the fact that he said, to be like children, to love children, to be as pure as children are, and to make yourselves as innocent and see the world through eyes of wonderment and the whole magical quality of it all. And I love that. And I probably would, but not as much. That's why I wouldn't change a thing. Really? Because I'm happy with the way things are and my caring for young people and everything. being able to give back, you know, and to help people. Heal the World Foundation, which I formed, which helps children in healing in the world. We're doing Heal LA, which is, we have 3 goals in mind: the immunization of children, mentoring, a big sister, big brother program, and education on drug abuse. And Jimmy Carter has teamed up with us to do Heal Atlanta. And we're going to go from state to state healing. You know, we've done Sarajevo, we've done lots of places.
I know.
Well, the moonwalk came from these beautiful children, these black kids who live in the ghettos and, you know, the inner cities, who are brilliant. They just have that natural talent for dancing. The Running Man, any of these dances, they come up with these dances. All I did was enhance the dance.
Okay, I want to see you dance. I want to see you dance.
No.
I want to see you dance live.
No, I can show you a step or two,
okay.
But I'm a little rusty right now. Yeah, because I think they're the real dancers. Wait. I gave my money, I gave my time, I gave her everything in life one heart could find. Yeah, the idea was to make something that was a story, so it had a beginning, a middle, and an ending. And you could follow, like a mini movie. That's what I wanted to do. And that's what we did with Beat It and Thriller and Smooth Criminal and all those type of. Sometime, yes. Yes, it's very true. Love. You feel lots of love. And I feel blessed and honored to be able to be an instrument of nature that was chosen to give them that, what I give them. I'm very honored and happy about that. This is my purpose? Oh boy, I think to give in the best way I can, through song and through dance and through music. I mean, I am committed to my art. I believe that all art has as its ultimate goal the union between the material and the spiritual, the human and the divine. I believe that to be the reason for the very existence of art. And I feel I was chosen as an instrument to just give music and love and harmony to the world, to children of all ages, and adults and teenagers. I would hope so. I would love that. Give in to me. I wanted to write another song, you know, that was kind of exciting and fun and had a rock edge to it, you know, when I did Beat It and Black or White. And Slash, who is a dear friend of mine, we love animals and things like that. He wanted to play guitar, and I wanted him to play guitar on it. And we got together, and we went to Germany, and we shot this thing in just like 2 hours, really. We had no time at all to shoot it. We wanted it to be something exciting and fantastical and fans, and, you know, like it's a rock concert. And that's the reason from you, just to be your friend. Hello, Wade. Congratulations, little one. Today is your birthday. I don't celebrate birthdays, of course, but I thought I would take this moment to say congratulations on the day that you were born. And in my opinion, you should spend this day with your mother and your father who conceived you, and you should be giving them the presents and being thankful that they brought you into the world. And the future is yours, and you can do whatever you want. So congratulations. I love you. Goodbye. I don't know over what period of time, but I have lots of dreams, and they usually come true, and I'm so glad. When I was just real little, I used to watch Sammy Davis, Fred Astaire, and James Brown, and just dancing about the house. So I don't remember not dancing. That's what's so wonderful about traveling. I get to see all the cultures and people and the children. It's wonderful. It's my greatest inspiration, I would say. I said I wanted to be something like an anthem, where it would affect the whole world, you know, where everybody could sing it and have such melodic simplicity to it, where a 5-year-old child could sing it and like it, that type of thing. I made a deal with myself. If I win one more award, which is this award, which is 7, which is a record, I would take off my glasses. I don't want to take them off, really, but...
Yeah, I go to private school in the Valley. It's kind of a school like the kids already in the business, like. We met in Canada, and we had a good time together. Came to the hotel, and we talked a while, and we have a basketball game coming up. I don't know the exact date.
One day our television broke down, and we didn't have anything really to do, like in the morning times. So what we started doing, we started singing, my mother, my brothers, and we started making harmony. Next thing we noticed, we were singing in talent shows, winning awards and trophies. It has a wonderful feeling when I walk in there. I just get so excited, the lights and the people. It's just like almost like going to a play, a performance. I usually go there and Liza Minnelli, and she pulls me out on the floor and we get to dancing, and we just have the time of our lives. It's God's work, not mine. No, sometime, only sometime. Sometimes I want to sneak into places and not have any hoopla or, and it doesn't work all the time because people start and they crowd around, and which is sweet. I mean, I shouldn't complain. It was part of the work, I would say. Well, it is quite different from anything I've ever recorded or I've ever written. It's a bold statement to say, but like a way of saying you're cool, you're all right, you're tough. I do my best, for sure. Yes, of course. I want to be the best father in the world, of course. Yes, they do. They've been on tours with me and in limousines and among sea of fans. And they bug me to go on stage with me, so pretty soon I'm going to take them on with me and let the world see them for the first time. It's a great relief because it's what I do, and it makes me feel like I'm totally at home. I'm into my own. This is what I'm here for, and any of the arts like that could be film, music, any type of art. I love it. The creative process, yes. I love creating. I love it. I'm obsessed with creating. Yeah, and family is everything to us. I mean, it's love. It's what we were taught, and values, and we're friends at the end of the day, which is important. Other than what the public or press people say, we're friends. We love each other very much because it's fiction. It's like watching science fiction. It's not true, and I know myself, and it's sad when other people have to read those things and they believe it. But no, because I know eventually the truth will prevail, and I'm about truth, Does it affect me?
Yeah.
Yes, but I become immune in a way too. I'm very strong. I have rhinoceros skin, and but at the same time I'm human, so anything can hurt like that, but I'm very strong. And I just don't like people hearing about such false information. There was a crazy rumor that I heard about that story. No, I don't have any twins, and they said I'm hiding them or something. No, it's another made-up rumor. The bigger the star, the bigger the target. I'm not trying to say I'm the super-duper star of the city. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, the fact that people come at celebrity. We're targets. And, but truth always prevails, and I believe in that. I believe in God, Of course it does. My children and my family, my brothers and my sisters, and yeah, most people have. Most people have. Faithful, you would know them, so it's, but she's very loyal. I see Elizabeth all the time, and she's my dear friend. I was just at her house. We have wonderful talks on the phone at night, several times a week sometime. I've known Elizabeth closely since I was 16, yeah. No, not at all. I never get enough of it. He's wonderful. He's been very supportive and amazingly brilliant, really. Like any family, you have all the different elements, and everybody's different. That's what makes it a family. I don't. I go off property sometime, but not all the time. I create my world behind the gates, because I can't go to the local movie theater down the street or the local park down the street or go pick up ice cream at the market, at the corner store. So you want to create that world behind the gates. And that's what I try and do. And it's not just for me if I could share with my family or friends or whoever I do. Yes, it's part of what comes with celebrity. And reading the Bible, learning about God, Jesus, love. Jesus said, bring on the children, imitate children, be like little children, and to take care of others, to take care of old people. And we were raised with those values. Those are very important values, and my family and I, we were raised with those values, and they continue strong in us today. I love directing. I love creativity. And I think when an artist steps forward with a production of some type, if he can express himself the way he sees it should be done, I mean, I feel it and I see it. I'm a visionary. So
if I can give that, I do. And that's what I love to do with music, with film, with dance, with I love the arts. I saw it the day after, I think it was, after Christmas. And as the numbers kept building and escalating, it just became phenomenal. And not even I could believe that it was true. I was amazed. I said, I felt I should do something. That's what God gave us talent for, to give and to help people and to give back. And so my brothers and I decided to put a song together. We want to do something in the studio for the tsunami victims, and let's get together. And they'll say, great, let's do it, you know, and we'll organize it. I would love it. I mean, that's what drives me, is the medium, the art. I love it. And that's the world I'm most comfortable in. I never thought about it, really. I never thought about it. I knew I wanted to do something wonderful all my life and to help people. And when you get older, you start to have a more rounded personality, and your brain starts to grow, and you start reasoning and understanding more things and researching, and, you know. That's how it happened for me. I'm like this all the time. I'm just being myself. Well, God bless you, thank you. There are a lot of surprises. Film. I love film. Well, it's not just so much film, but it's innovating it and pioneering it, taking the medium to a new place. No.
Something else.
Because I use the music video medium as a short film medium to take me to the next level, and I'm having a lot of fun, you know. I think about it sometimes, but I try not to think about it too hard, because I don't want my subconscious mind to think, look, I've done it all, you're done now. And no, there's so much. That's why I don't put awards or trophies in my house. You won't find a gold record anywhere in my house, because it makes you feel you've accomplished. Look what I've done. But I always want to feel, no, I haven't done it yet. Great music and great melodies are immortal. I don't care, you know, fashion change, culture changes, customs change. Great music is immortal. We still listen to Mozart today, Tchaikovsky, Rachmaninoff, any of them, any of the greats. Great music is it's like a great piece of sculpture or a great painting. It's forever, you know, for generations upon generations to appreciate forever, really. And that's I know that's a fact. I've done a lot of it, in my true opinion. I've written songs with rap verses in them for very famous rappers. But they're much better at it than I am. That's why I won't compete with them. Yes, I do agree, because it's important to love your neighbor. I truly think it comes from my mother and God, and the way we were raised, and the values my father instilled in us as youth. And she was always there with the Bible, teaching us. We'd go to, you know, service all the time, like 4 times a week. I'm so glad we did that, because those values are very important. I don't know if I could have done as well without them. Yes, of course. That's right. It's wonderful, actually. At this season in our lives, at this stage, I think you tend to appreciate who your parents are more and what they've done for you. You almost start to retract everything and where you are in your life and all the wonderful things they instilled in you. You start to see them come forth, to take fruition in your life. And I'm starting to, you know, see a lot of things, traits that my father influenced me on, and my mother, and so it's been amazing. He's very strong. He's a warrior. He's just he's always taught us to be courageous and to be confident and to believe in our ideals. And no matter what, no star is too far to reach, and you never give up. And our mother taught us that as well. No matter what. Absolutely. Absolutely. I try to be kind and generous and to people, and to do what I think God wants me to do. Sometimes I pray and I say, where do you want me to go next, God? What do I do from here? So I'm very spiritual in that way. I always have been, though. It's nothing. I've always appreciated Mr. Berry's work, and I've been a fan of Mr. Berry for many, many, many years. I created Neverland as a home for myself and my children, and it was created simply. It was almost, it was done subconsciously. Like I said earlier, where can I go? I mean, it's hard. I've tried to go as myself, and I've had policemen actually tell me, put on a disguise and give me an autograph from my wife or whatever, but they tell me, why are you out here like this with no security? So, and there's like fans everywhere, so I can't do it. I do it sometime, but it's very difficult because it gave me a chance to do the things I never got to do when I was little. We couldn't go to the movie theaters. We couldn't go to Disneyland. We couldn't do all those fun things. We were on tour. We were working hard, you know, and we enjoyed it. We did enjoy it, but this allowed me to have a place behind the gates where the entire world, everything that I love is there, you know. It's calling God silly if you do that. Because God made all things great and small. So that would be wrong. When other men have their Ferraris, or they have their little, if it's an airplane or a helicopter or whatever they find, wherever they find their bliss. And my bliss is in giving and sharing and having simple, innocent fun. Because I'm modest in that way. And if I had it on, I would probably give it away from the first kid who would walk up to me and say, wow, I like your necklace, here. You can have it. Because when I was little, stars like Sammy Davis, Fred Astaire, you know, Gene Kelly. If I admired something they were wearing, if I simply said, God, I love that shirt you're wearing, they would give it to me. So I was taught that, you know, that's part of a show business trait, you know, to hand it over. Because I think I've traveled the world over 8 times around the world, and I go to I do as many hospitals and orphanages as I do concerts. But of course it's not covered. That's not why I do it for coverage. I do it because it's from my heart. And there are so many children in the cities who've never seen mountains, who haven't been on a carousel, who haven't petted a horse or a llama, who've never seen them. So if I can open my gates, and those gates open, and that bliss, an explosion of screaming and laughter from the children, and they run past the bridge, they run on the rides, I say, thank you, God. I feel I won God's smile of approval, you know, because I'm doing something that brings joy and happiness to other people. Well, that's an interesting hypothesis, too. It's both. It's hard to answer, really. I'd rather not answer that one.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. Be strong. This too shall pass. Don't worry about it. You know, I've seen worse things. I said, Janet, I once, you're too young to remember, but I once watched the Oscars with David Niven on it. They didn't say much about that. I'll just say that much. That was live around the world. I would like that very much, very much. It's just the idea. I don't know if it's the psychology of it or what. I just love working hard on something, putting it together, sweating over it, and then sharing it with people and having them love it. And I always pray that they like it. And that's what gives me great satisfaction as an artist. Sensationalism seems to sell more than wonderful, positive news. And people rather hear gossip, I think, sometimes, than the truth. And my last 8 albums have all entered the charts at #1, and so people like to sensationalize things and make up stories and rumors. And it's a commonology in mankind that I don't like, that part of it, that kind of, you know, envy. But then there's a beautiful side to mankind too, isn't it? I've never met Mr. Eminem, and to have him, I've always admired him, and to have him do something like that was pretty painful as an artist to another artist. And it's sad because, well, I think what Stevie Wonder said is true. And I just don't want to say too much more than that. But he should be ashamed of himself, what he's doing. Stevie said he's bullshit, is what he said. I mean, I'm not saying it was Stevie said it. And Stevie is he's amazing. He's one of the sweetest men in the world, you know. Yes, I love Stevie Wonder. To me, he's a musical prophet. And I always love him. But a lot of people respect Stevie, and he's a very strong entity in this medium, in this business. And when he speaks, people listen. And it was wrong of Eminem to do what he did. I've been an artist most of my life doing what I do, and I've never attacked another fellow artist. Great artists don't do that. You know, you don't have to do that. Yeah, but it doesn't hurt. Really, it's silly. It's kind of elementary, but I hope he's having fun. Oh God, I would hate it if they saw it. I would hate that. To know about it? No.
Yeah.
I would love to have the public's prayers for my children and myself.